Hi everybody, in this video, let's look at mode, median and mean. Mode is a data which has the highest frequency. Mean, I think majority of the students will have no problem. Average, right? Okay, median is a data which is located in the middle of the set of data. But before you want to determine the median, you need to be more careful. You need to arrange all the data in an ascending order or descending order first. Okay, let me give you an example here. Let's say I have 5 data, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. You will notice that all the data already arranged nicely in an ascending order, right? So we don't have to rearrange it. Number of data. How many data do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. This is an odd number, right? If the total number of data is an odd, then it will only have one median value. Okay, let me show you here. So you can determine the median by using this process. You cut one data from the left and cut another data from the right. Keep on repeating this process until you see the median value. Now, there is only one median value if the number of data is an odd. That median value is a median. Okay, let me edit this data a little bit by adding one more data for it. So now I have 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and another 7. Okay, this time the number of data is equal to 6, which is an even number. If the total number of data is an even number, there are two median values. Let me use the same process like what I used just now. Cut one data from the left and do the same thing for the right. Keep on repeating this process until I see the median value. You will notice that I have two median values, but be careful. The median is not 5 and 6. If you want to determine the median for this set of data, we need to find the means of these two median values, which means that we have to take 5 plus 6 divided by 2. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 divided by 2, you will get 5.5. This is the median for this set of data. Okay, so sometimes we have a lot of data. We don't have time to write all the data out like this. So we can actually use a formula to help us to get the location or the position of the median. Let me show you here. So this is odd number, right? So I take 5 plus 1 divided by 2. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 divided by 2, you will get 3. So since this is third, I will change this to RD. So be careful. The median is not 3. This just tell you the position of the median. First, second, third. So the median is 5. Okay. So how about even number? So you might went through this formula before. If this is an even number, right? So we use this formula n over 2 data or value or observation. Okay, n over 2 plus 1 means that the next of this data, the next data after this. Okay, let me move this to the side first. Divided by 2. Okay, so in this situation, there are 6 data, right? So this is an even, so I use this formula. So 6 divided by 2, let me write 6 divided by 2 first. So this will be 6 divided by 2 plus 1. Then over 2. We are actually doing this. 6 over 2 is equal to 3, so I change this TH to RD third data. If this is third, this will be fourth. If this is fourth, this will be fifth. Okay, so be careful. Don't take 3 plus 4 divided by 2. This is telling you which number, which data we need to use. The third data will be 5. Okay, let me write over here. 5 plus the fourth data, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 divided by 2. So 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. 11 divided by 2, you will get 5.5. You will still get the same answer. But some students, they always get confused between these two formula. They forget when do we need to use this formula, when do we need to use this formula. If you are facing the same problem also, you can just use this formula for both situations. Odd or even, you also can use this formula. Let me show you here. Now, for the even number, let's say I use the same formula. Do we have problem? Median. Okay, let me write over here. Median. Even though this is an even number, but I still can use this formula. So just take 6 plus 1 divided by 2. You can write data or value or observations. It's okay. 6 plus 1 is equal to 3. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. 7 divided by 2, you will get 3.5. But actually, we don't have 3.5 data, right? We have first, second, third, fourth like this. But this actually tells you that we want to find the mean of the third and the fourth data. If let's say you get 4.5, this actually tells us that we want to get the mean of the fourth and the fifth data. Okay, so the third data will be 1, 2, 3, 5, plus the next, plus the fourth data, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 6 divided by 2. You still get the same answer. Okay, you actually can use this formula for both situations if you feel that this formula is hard for you to remember. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how do we get the mode, median, and mean, and check our answer by using this calculator. Okay, now let's look at the first question. The ages in years of the 8 members of a family are this. So find the mode, median, and mean. Mode is the data which has the highest frequency. So what's a mode? So you will notice that we have 2 times of 73, right? So the mode will be 73 years. This one you don't have to do any calculation, just look at it. Median. To determine the median, you need to be more careful. So you cannot do this way. So some students might start doing this. Cut this. One from the left, one on the left, and then the one on the right. Keep on repeating the same process and take these two divided by 2. Plus together divided by 2. This is not correct, right? So still remember what I told just now. To determine the median, first we have to rearrange all this data in an ascending order or descending order first. So we need to rearrange this set of data first. Okay, now I have rearranged it in an ascending order from the smallest to the highest. Now I can start to use this method, cut one from the left and do the same thing from the right. Keep on doing the same thing. But before I get the answer, I know that there are actually 2 middle value. Why? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The number of data is equal to 8, which is an even number. There are 2 middle value. Let's see. Now, the median will be the mean of these 2 middle value. So the median is equal to 18 plus 35 divided by 2. Okay, 18 plus 35 divided by 2, you will get 26.5 years. Okay, this is the way how do we get the median. So if you, let's say you want to use a formula, you can use this one. Like this is even number, right? So n over 2 theta plus n over 2 plus 1 theta divided by 2. So in this situation, the n will be equal to 8. 8 divided by 2, you will get 4. 4, this is the 4th theta plus the 5th theta divided by 2. Right? If you are using this formula, you will get this. You see, it's actually correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th theta and the 5th theta. So if let's say you can't, let's say you are not able to remember the two formula, you can just use this one. N plus 1 divided by 2. N will be 8 plus 1 divided by 2. If you are using this formula, you still can get the answer. So 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. 9 divided by 2, you will get 4.5. But actually, we don't have 4.5 data, right? We have first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, and so on, right? But this 4.5 is actually telling you that you need to take the fourth and the fifth data, add up together, and to find their mean, which you actually get the same answer. Okay? Now, let's go to mean. Mean majority of the students will have no problem. This is average. Oh, sorry. Let me go back. Okay, so mean, you can use this formula, x bar. Okay, this is sigma x, means that you take all the data, add up together, sigma x. Okay, so 18 plus 4 plus 35 plus 73 plus, okay, let me write down all of this. 15 plus 73 plus 40, or I write it over here. Let me move it down first. This is C. 73 and 40 and 14. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Divided by, since there are 8 data, I need to divide it by 8. Okay, just press our calculator. 18 plus 4. This is equal to 272 divided by 8. Divided by 8. You will get 34. 34 years. Okay, so this is the way how do we get mode, median, and mean. So be careful if you want to get the median. Remember to arrange all the data in an ascending order or descending order first. So how do we use our calculator to check our answer? Okay, first press menu, then go for statistic. You will notice that there is a number 6, right? You can just use your arrow key like this, or you can just press menu, then just press 6. Okay, now I'm going to use one variable. Okay, now what do I need to do? If you are using your calculator, you don't have to rearrange it. Your calculator will help you to do the job. Let's see. We use our calculator to get the mode. We cannot get mode, but we can get median and mean. Now, 18 equal, make sure every data is cleaned correctly. 4, 35, and then 73. So just follow this. You don't have to arrange it. 15, 73, 40, oh sorry, 40, and 14. Okay, make sure correct. 8 data. Now, press option, one variable calculation, 3. Okay, you will see a lot of data here. Let me enlarge it. Okay, our mean, this is mean, which is equal to 34, correct? Sum of x, 272, this correct. Okay, so what do you need? This is mean, this is sum of x, and minimum is 4, maximum, let me show the maximum first. Maximum is 73 and the median is here 26.5. Okay, so this is a way how do we use our calculator to help us to get the median and the mean. Mode, I think you don't have to use your calculator, right? Right. Mode, you just look at the data which has the highest frequency. Okay, so the rest like first quartile, third quartile, you are going to learn it in Form 4. Okay, now let's go to the second question. A mother of cat gave birth to a litter of 6 kittens. The masses of the kittens are as above. So we have 6 data over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, not 6. Should be 7. Let me edit this question a little bit. 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Determine the mode, mean, and median. So to determine the mode is very easy. You just look at the data which has the highest frequency. Okay, so the highest frequency is 98, right? Which is we have 2 times. The rest only 1 time. Let me see. Yes, correct. So the mode is 98 gram. You don't have to do any calculation here. How about mean? Okay, mean we need to do some calculation. You can write this or use a symbol for mean, x bar. Okay, this is a symbol for mean. 102 plus 105 plus 107. Okay, so you don't have to arrange this, it's okay, just follow the sequence like this. 98, 109. Okay, after writing all the data, make sure all the data are written correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Since there are 7 data, divided by 7. Okay. 102 plus 105 plus, let me calculate using my calculator first. 09, 98. Okay, this is equal to 714 divided by 7. 714 divided by 7, which is equal to 102. Okay, so this is the mean. How about median? You need to be more careful. When you want to determine the median, remember to arrange all the data in an ascending order or descending order first. So let me rearrange this set of data first. Okay, so I have arranged all the data nicely in an ascending order. Now I can start to process. You can use this method, cut one from left and do the same thing for right, or you can just use a formula. So let me show you how do we use a formula. Okay, let me erase this one first. Median. How many data do I have here? 7, right? 7 plus 1 divided by 2. 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. So this tells us that the median is actually the 4th data. 1, 2, 3, 4. 102. Right. If you want to do this one, you also can get the same answer. Keep on repeating the same process until we see the median value, 102, which is exactly the same answer. Okay, so this is the way how we determine the median. Let us check by using our calculator. Okay, let me rekey in all this first. Okay, so if you are using a calculator, right, to check the median and the mean, you don't have to rearrange it. You can key in this one or this one. Both will actually give you the same answer. 102, 105, 107, 95. We have 195 and 298. Okay, 98 2 times. So 109. Oh, sorry. I have keyed in 2 times of 98. Let me rekey in again this one. 98 98, 98, 98, 109. Okay, correct. Okay, press options, one variable calculations. Let me enlarge it. The mean is equal to 102, right? Correct. So the sum of x is equal to 714, which we also got 7142 just now. The mean is 102, correct. Okay, then we need the median. The median is 102. Okay, correct. So this is a way how do we use our calculator to help us check the answer. So if you want to delete it all, if you want to rekey in some other news data, let's say for example, you want to go for the second question, just press option, option again, editor, you can delete all. Okay, then you can start to rekey in new set of data. Now, let's try one more question. This time, you are given a frequency table, means that a table with the frequency. Okay, so the same thing, the question asks us to determine the mode, median, mean of the frequency distribution data given below. So this one we call it frequency table because this table tells us the frequency for each data. But you need to be more careful. Mode. Mode is the data which has the highest frequency. Some student might give the answer 4 because you see 4 3 times, right? So the answer is 4. No, this is not correct. Mode is the data which has the highest frequency. So the answer cannot come from the frequency. We cannot take from here. We have to take from here. So if you are confused, sometimes you just imagine this way. You are doing a survey. You ask, what is the number of goal you have scored? So you record it. The number, the answer that you receive most of the time, that answer is the mode. Okay, so in this situation, the mode is actually 2 because you receive this answer for 6 times, right? This is 1 only 4 times, 3 only 5 times, 4 4 times, 5 go 1 time only. So this 2 is the highest frequency, right? This is the data with the highest frequency. Therefore, the mode will be 2 go. So this one you need to be more careful. Okay. Now, how about mean? Let me just use a symbol x bar. So this time you will see I write another formula, right? And another formula, but it's actually the same thing. Since we have 4 times of one goal, right? We don't have to write, sorry, we don't have to write 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 4 times, right? We can just save time by write 4 times 1, frequency times the data, right? Okay, plus 6 times 2, plus 5 times 3, 4 times 4. Okay, and the last one will be 1 plus 1 times 5. Let me double check again. 4, 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4, 4, 1, 5. Okay, correct. Divided by, this you need to be more careful. Some students will just divide by 5 because they calculate this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this is not correct. Okay, this is not correct. We need to divide by the total frequency. So, which means that we need to find the sum of all the frequency. 4 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 1. Okay. So this will give us 52 on the top. And how about this one? 20, right? 10, 20, okay, 20. 52 divided by 20, you will actually get 2.6. Okay, this is the mean. Later on, I will show you how do we use our calculator to check our answer. How about median? So again, this you need to be more careful. You cannot do it this way. The median is 3. No, this is not correct. Okay, this is not correct. So what you need to do is, in this situation, we cannot cut like this, right? Because And we actually don't have time to write out 4 times of 1, 6 times of 2, 5 times of 3, 4 times of 4, and 1 times of 5. Total you have 20 data. If you have time, yes, you can do it this way, and you cut one from left, another one from right, keep on doing the same thing until you see the middle value. 20 data, you still can do this, but if let's say you have 100 data, we have no time to write out 100 data, right? So we need to use a formula to help us to get the position of the data, which is a median. Now, let me show you how. So the number of data will be 20, right? 20. Median, let me write over here, median. So again, you can use a formula like this because this is an even number, right? Then divided by 2, you can use this formula, or you can just use n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, so in this situation, the n will be 20, 20 plus 1 divided by 2. 20 plus 1 is equal to 21, divided by 2 will be 10.5. Okay, we actually don't have 10.5 data, right? But this tells us that we need to take the 10 data plus the 11 data and then divided by 2. But how do I know which one is the 10, which one is the 11? So we can add one row underneath this table. Let me do it this way. Okay. This is just for your own reference. So let me write position. Okay, this is the position of the data 1 until 4. Okay, this is actually first. So some students write this one first until fourth. Okay, this is actually accurate, but since this is for our own reference, we don't have time to write like this, right? So we can just write 1, 4. It's okay. Okay, let me erase it using this one. Okay, 1 until 4. What do I mean by 1 until 4? It means that if you write down all the data, right, you get 1, 1, 1, 1. So the first until the fourth data, all are 1. And if this is 4, start will be, the next number will be 5, but this time you need to be more careful. We have 6 times of 2, right? You cannot take 5 plus 6, is not correct. 4 plus 6, you will get 10. Okay, let me show you here. So I have 6 times of 2. I'm going to write 6 times of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the fifth. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see, this is 10, not 11. If you take 5 plus 6, you get 11, which is actually not correct. So this will be 11. 10 plus 5, 15. This will be 16. 15 plus 4, 19. And the next number is only 1, which is 20. So make sure that the last number here is the total number of data. If this is not equal to the total number of data, then we know that something wrong here. We need to recalculate. Okay, now I have written out the position of the data. So this one, you should be no problem. The 10 data will be 2. 11 will be 3. So 2 plus 3 divided by 2, which will be equal to 2.5. 2.5 go. Okay, let's use our calculator. Now, you will notice that you don't see frequency, right? So it's impossible for us to key in 4 times of 1, 6 times of 2. It takes a lot of time. So what I'm going to do is turn on the frequency function. Let me show you here. You press Shift and Setup. Now we are going to go in the setup and turn on the frequency function. Shift, Setup, and search for statistic. Okay, number 3. Frequency, we want to on it. Press 1. Now you will notice that now you have another column for the frequency. Let me key in the number of the data first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry. This is 4. This is 5. Okay, make sure you key in all the data correctly. And now I'm going to key in the frequency for each of the data. 4, 6, 5, 4, 1. 4, 6, 5, 4, 1. Okay, let me enlarge it. Now, option, still same thing, one variable calculation. The mean is equal to 2.6, correct? And the median, let's see the median, is equal to 2.5. Okay, so this is a way how do we determine the mean, mode, median, and how do we use our calculator to help us to check the answer for median and mean. That's all for this video. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. If you want to purchase this calculator online, but you worry that you will mispurchase a counterfeit product, you can just go to Shopee and purchase from Casio office store. Before this, I bought my calculator here as well. I already bought 2 calculators from this Casio office store. Both are authentic products. There are 3 colors available now: black, blue, and pink. You can click on the link in the descriptions or just go to Shopee, search for Casio office store. In the search bar, just type Casio office store. Click on it. This is Casio office store. So if you purchase your calculator here, you don't have to worry about the authenticity of the product. Just click on it. You can type the model of the calculator that you want to purchase here, or just go down here, click on scientific calculator. As I told you just now, for this model, there are 3 colors available now: black, blue, and pink. You will notice that there's another model of calculator which look very similar to FX570EX, which is FX991EX. These 2 calculators actually having the same functionality. What is the difference is, for FX991EX, this is two-way power calculator, means that you can use solar energy or battery. There are 3 colors available also for this model: black, blue, and pink. Let me show you some other differences between these 2 calculators. For FX570EX, this is one-way power. You only can use battery. The battery used is AAA battery. If you want to replace the battery, you need to take out 6 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For FX991EX, this is two-way power calculator. You can use solar energy or battery. If you want to change or replace the battery, you just need to take out 1 screw. The battery used in this calculator is button cell battery, LR44. Okay, that's all for this video. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.